What is up, guys? Started back again, also known as the Black Gentleman. And today I am bringing you a review for Transformers the Movie Studio Series 86 Wreck-Gar. And here's a look at the box, which looks pretty good because Wreck-Gar looks pretty menacing and cool as he always does. Side of the box, and then picture Wreck-Gar looking menacing yet cool. The back of the box, which shows you that it has 22 steps to transform. And other side of the box, and a picture of Wreck-Gar. Now, since it's a Studio Series figure, you all know if you open the box up and you pull out the insides, which is there we go, haha, you get a really cool picture from the movie. Which this one's actually, I think, one of the best. This is a picture from Planet of Junk, and this is one of the reasons why I intend to keep all my Studio Series boxes. Because the inserts are actually good. So yeah, I think that looks really, really great. For accessories, you get his axe / pinwheel spinning blade thing. And it does spin. It's got some pretty okay detail. No paint or anything. Honestly, this is what it is. I mean, it's a axe pinwheel deal thingy, and yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, that's really about it. Now you do get his two wheels, which are not really accessories in my opinion. It's really part of his body, but they come not equipped to him. So I guess we don't call them accessories. They look pretty good. Has like a nice, I don't know, on camera this comes off kind of a, I don't know, kind of a spicy brown mustard kind of yellow type of color. But it's actually kind of a greenish yellow to the eye, and it has the orange dulled spikes here on the tires. Tires seem to be just gray plastic in general, but they're okay. Got a nice detail, the little rivets here for the rim, and of course you have to get two of these because otherwise he ain't gonna roll. And they're the same, so yeah, that's kind of it for your accessories. I mean, unless you want to include your instruction booklet, which the transmission is kind of easy. You don't really need instructions that much, really. But there, in case you do. So with all that said, let's move on to the figure, shall we? And here is the figure himself, Wreck-Gar. Now, you may notice that this thing looks a hell of a lot like who makes it? KFC's third-party Wreck-Gar MP. And you wouldn't be wrong for thinking that, because it does. I don't own that figure, but I've seen enough of it to know that it looks a lot like this. And that's not a bad thing. Alright, now just to take a look at him, he looks pretty darn spot on. As you can see, I'm going to give him a good 360 here. Nice little paint applications here, especially on the back here. And I have heard complaints about some people saying that certain paint apps aren't, well, paint apps when they're applied, of course, not a whole lot of paint apps. When they're applied, they're not quite bright enough. I think that's fine. You know, they come from a junk planet, probably rust. It should be kind of dull. That's just me. But yeah, man, the way he's built, the way he's sculpted, it's pretty much spot on. If you take your accessories, well, you know, your wheels, you can put those on to any spike you want to. Spikes also being not super soft, but soft plastic, so they can bend a little bit. For me, I like to take one of my wheels and put it on the adjacent side. Like I might put one wheel, say, so you put it here. You just slide over the spike and kind of push in. And it hangs on pretty good. It can still spin too. And take another wheel. Now, in the instructions, it has you putting both wheels on the same side. I like mine to be actually kind of adjacent, so I like to have one wheel over here on the leg. So that's something you can do. So there you go. All right, now look at the face. Let's bring the camera up a taste. I think that looks damn good. I love the Fu Manchu. Very Scourge-esque. Well, I think Scourge is more of a goatee, right? But this looks very good. Even on the side here, they even captured the little yellow paint there on the side there. Red paint here on top of the crest. Even on the back of the head, man, I'm gonna rotate 360. You even get the speedometer right there, which is a real nice touch, which you see more in Transformation. And speaking of the articulation, you get 360 at the arm, as you might expect. Arm goes out that far, and I love this right here. This is very similar to Kingdom Cyclonus. When you move the arm up, it actually has added detail underneath there. So that's cool. They didn't have to do that. That's real nice. Come down to the bicep. You can spin that a full 360. You have arm bend. You can't get it all the way up there, which is sad, but I guess that's good enough for right now. Hands do spin a full 360, which is really good. And same on the other side. Now, as far as the waist goes, you do get a full 360 out of that. This is good. You also, although part transformation, you do get a bit of an ab crunch there, which is, I think that's cool. I love ab crunches. For the legs, you can kick out that far. Bend the knee, only a single hinge. You can't get double knee joint, double knee bend, which is kind of sad. Like, too bad. Legs do kick out this far once you move the saddlebags out of the way. So, which I've had a spike, so that's nice and good. Come down to the foot. You have a ankle tilt, as you can see right here. I think that's more than enough, really. And at the thigh, you can spin a full 360. So all good stuff. And just for fun, you can move both legs all the way out, and get that thing out of the way there. Get a full trowel. Although on this side I have a wheel. You take the wheel off, you can get it totally. But yeah, I think articulation, for most part, is all about the numbers. Too bad it's not double joint in the arms or the legs, but you do get an ab crunch, which is just sexy as fuck. Oh, and also added articulation. Just even counts. He has nipple articulation, as you can see. Got them nipple blasters. So that's a one. I mean, you can spin those around like so, really twist them, really get in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's articulation. Now, I'm curious. I'm gonna grab one of my blast effects here and see if you can equip that. Nah, you can't. You could probably stretch it over the nipple, but you just be ruining your blast effect. Matter of fact, let's see if I got anything here smaller. Sadly, I do not. So unless you feel like stretching when your blast effect's out, you can't get on top of that. So that's kind of a bummer. Now going back to his weapon, let's bring that back. Of course he can hold it, because why wouldn't he be able to? Just slide it right in there, and there you go. Also, for secondary storage, you can take it out, and it's like a little peg here on the back of the stem right here. You can plug that on his back here. So also, one more thing I think you can do: unplug it here, and if you want to, right there on the butt, you can plug it there. Although that's more for alt mode, but you can still do it. It's all good. So there you go. For first comparison, I'm just grabbing what I have offhand. So, the same. Here is a Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. The same size Optimus Prime. So there you go. Scale wise, scales look pretty good. He's actually a pretty big bot. So there's that. Let's see who else. Let's get him out of the way. Let's see how he scales with, I don't know, another Studio Series. Here's Hot Rod. Since I got Rod on this, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with Hot Rod anymore. I might just put him in alt mode. But there he is. And I think that looks pretty good. In the cartoon when they're, dancing to the, dare to be stupid, dare to be stupid. Yeah, you see Wreck-Gar and Hot Rod dancing. And it gives the impression that Hot Rod and Wreck-Gar are about the same size. Not the case in toy form, at least. Wreck-Gar is bigger than him. So, there's that. Alright, one more guy I want to show off for comparison. Let me grab Cyclonus. And the reason I'm doing that is because I just kind of want to go back to the whole thing of the arm detail. Like when you move Cyclonus' arm up, you still get that that little bit of detail and that connection point right there. And you move up Wreck-Gar's arm right here, and you get the kind of the same thing. More detail, of course. But I kind of like that, versus like let's say I bring in Hot Rod again and move his arm all the way up. Oops. You don't really get it there when a little piece of yellow plastic, of course, but I kind of like having that underarm detail. It's kind Kind of neat. I don't know if anybody else is going to show that off, but I thought it's kind of cool to show. Alright, first things first, you're going to want to take off all your accessories. I've already done the liberty of doing that, but yeah, remove your wheels because you're going to need them later. Alright, what you got to do first is go ahead and just, you know, surprise, surprise, push the hands inside the cavity. Do that on both sides. Alright, raise your arms up in the air like you just don't care. Do that on both sides. Let's see if I remember correctly. You're going to turn them this way, I believe. The same on both sides. Now, let's see where we go from here. Alright, you're going to want to take your body here and just go ahead and pull. Like so. Unhinge that. There we go. Separate all that away. By matter of fact, let's go ahead and pull it all the way out. There you go. So you end up with that. Then you come to your back and you're gonna pop out your windshield and actually pull this back a little for the arm. Get yourself a little room. Pull all this out and have it like this. Make sure your window is up a little bit. There you go. Alright, now what you're gonna want to do is go ahead and go down to here and pull out the seat and everything. So just pull it all forward like so. So you end up like something like this. Alright, now you're gonna want to fold the head and I guess the nipple blasters. You want to fold all that up inside of the backpack here. And let's see if I can get better on camera for you guys. Alright, push your head back a little bit and kind of coordinate that all that into there like so. There we go. Now you're going to take your arms and bring these inward. Let's see, like so. If I'm getting it. Actually, no, I'm lying. You want to get this kind of more flush inside there. There we go. Something like that. Now, bring your arms inside. Let's see. There we go. And what you're going to do is go ahead and grab your wheel now. Any wheel will do. Any wheel. And you're going to plug that inside that cavity right there. Alright. Now once you got that, you're going to take the other arm and do the exact same thing and fold it inside as well. Alright. And you're going to plug that wheel into the same cavity right here. Let's see here. There we go. Now once you got that, let's see. I think I might have goofed it a little bit. Yeah. I messed up just a little bit, guys. You want to fold this in a little further because this right here, the chest, has two tabs. They have to plug into the arm. I offshot just a little bit, so push that back inside there. There we go. And plug those tabs into the arm. If I can get it right there. Hold on a sec. There we go. Alright, then you should have the front of the motorcycle done. Alright, go ahead and move your handlebars upward. And there we go. Now, for the legs, and it's probably more self-explanatory than anything. Alright, with the legs, go ahead and get you another wheel. And you're going to plug that inside to the knee right here. Let's see if I can get that on camera. Let's see here. There we go. Alright. Once you got that, you're gonna want to go ahead and let's see how we're gonna start it. Push the actually let's go and do this leg first. Bend it forward at the knee and put your usually a foot tilt. Go like that, and you have a hole here on the toe and a tab here on the upper arm right here. All you're gonna do is have that connect while keeping your seat straight. And let's see. I can get that on camera. Alright. And take the other foot and did the same thing while also getting that wheel sandwich in between right here. Trust me, it's really easy. It's me on camera fidgeting with something. Makes it look like it's more tougher than what it is, and it's not. Let's see here. If I can get it. Things are always tougher on camera, trust me. Yeah, sorry for the edit. I just wanted to get it cleaned up off camera, but yeah, it's not hard to do. I gotta just push in and there you go. Also, before you set her down, you have these two kickstands right here at the shins. You can pull both of those out. And with all that, I think we're done. Alright, there we go. We have Wreck-Gar in his motorcycle mode. And let's get the nipples set up right. And yeah, I think this came out rather nice. If you want to, you can take your accessory, you know, your wind blade, helicopter, pinwheel, axe thingy, and you can plug that on the back too. Just for storage purposes. So yeah, I'm gonna go and take it off because it's weird. But yeah, I really did this bike mode. It came out looking better than I thought it would, because I was expecting it to be totally I don't know, I was expecting it to be kind of gappy. And in some areas, I guess it kind of is, you know, like right here, you see a little gap. But to be fair, I'm kind of okay with that. If anything, I guess someone could 3D print something that could maybe peg on right here and just kind of fill in right here. But if not, I don't really care. It's pretty cool. That flame decal here on the back comes through very well. It's the same color as the wheels. Kind of to me, kind of a mustardy green. It's kind of green. It's not. It's gold, but I see a little bit of green in it. But it looks really good. The clear windshield looks great. His head comes in through here, so you get a speedometer, which is cool. And overall, I really like this bike mode. Now, if you take off your kickstand here, it'll just fall over. But I imagine if you put a figure on it, it'll probably stay still. In fact, tell you what, guys, I'm gonna grab a figure or two and see who can ride him. As you can see, Hot Rod can mount up pretty good. I know the immature part of me has to still laugh at, you know, when having anyone ride him. So, but anyway, aside, yeah, I think this looks cool. This looks cool. I was actually able even to take the two kickstands and push them in, and Hot Rod can totally support the weight with his other foot here on the ground. And I think that looks really, really badass. I hope we do get some more Junkions, not just the background Junkions. I think Hasbro would be dumb not to do it, because I also hear that Studio Series is putting out sweeps, which is pretty cool. Even though I purchased 3 Scourges, but anyway, we're getting sweeps. I heard, so that's the thing. Actually, let me go and take Hot Rod off. I want to see who else can ride this guy. Ride this guy. Here is Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. Not too well, I'll say that much. I guess because he's, you know, more of a Voyager figure. It ain't happening. I try to put the legs up and everything. It ain't happening. But I mean, you know, he can kind of get on there. But I still have to hold the kickstands out because he will fall over. But just trying. And this is just for fun mostly. But this is the Baroness from the G.I. Joe Stink Eyes movie. Not initially my favorite Baroness by any means. Hell, I hadn't even seen the movie. I just recently picked up 2 of the Cobra Island Baronesses, and I just want another Baroness. So for me, it's basically gonna be Baroness's sister, at least in my own head canon. But anyway, this is an 8-inch figure, so this is how that looks. I think that looks okay. I'm not at all mad at that. I was even able to kick out one of his kickstands, so she can support that on 1 foot. So looks really cool in my opinion. Yeah, so an 8-inch figure can ride, but a Voyager sadly cannot. And just for a sense of scale with some other figures, he's not going to scale for anything well, because he's a motorcycle, a Cybertronian size motorcycle. So here's Megatron Earthrise. Here's Cyclonus. And take with that what you will. He ain't gonna scale. So, alright guys, time for that final thought. And my final thought is this. Go buy it. I got no real complaints with this figure. It's probably the best Wreck-Gar that Hasbro is ever gonna give us, and I'm honestly okay with that. This is very movie accurate. You know, I could nitpick it a little bit. You know, we got some hollow bits down here at the leg, in the inner thigh here, or you know, behind the arm where the hand folds in. But you know what? That's just common Hasbro stuff. And if you come to be used to that, then really it's not even complaining more. Really, it's more of a tolerance. We tolerate it. But it's a damn good figure. I recommend anyone who's remotely interested in go out and buy it. The robot mode looks awesome. Bike mode is awesome. Gun nips are awesome because they rotate. I hope we get more Junkions. You know, I really want to have some more guys. I don't know how to say it without giggling. I wish we had some more guys that can ride them. You know. Let me quit being childish. But yeah, awesome figure. Definitely go pick him up. Before I close this out, I want to rep my people as I normally do. Please check out my fellow Rejecticons. That's Katos Collection, LarkinsLair, and Enewtabie. The links will be down here below as usual. They are some really cool dudes. If you're not subscribed to them, you are definitely missing out. Let me tell you seriously, you really are. Also, check out 3 Live Stream. Awesome dude, good by name Pack. Check him out. Have a link down to that channel down below as usual. I'm also a fan because I'm also on the show, so I guess I'm biased there. Also check out M3 Reviews. Cool ass dude, puts awesome content. He's also a part of the live stream. Yet again, another bias on my part, but seriously, cool dude. Subscribe to him as well. Just be ready for some adult language there. But trust me, it's all in good fun. You'll love him. For my own shameless plug, because that's what I do. I'm shameless. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Thank you guys so much for liking and sharing. I recently hit 600. I'm super stoked about that. This puts me on the even closer to the trail of 1,000. And yeah, I appreciate all you guys for that. I really do. My career now has stabilized, so I should be putting out more content closer to how it was before. So stay tuned for that. Appreciate all you guys for hanging in there with me. I really do. Thank you so much. Anyway, this has been Sardo Noospa, also known as the Black Gentleman, out here doing God's work, reviewing these figures. Until next time, peace out.